Yo, what's good, y'all? This is BRM. Welcome to BRM Live, week 31. I am excited to be back again, trying to be more consistent with these shows, trying to bring them every Thursday when possible. Also, trying to be um, vigilant of other shows that are also that I enjoy watching on Facebook and YouTube and all that kind of stuff as well. So I'm feeling like Thursday is a good day. So I'm hoping y'all are enjoying this and just trying to bring them during the day, during sometimes at lunchtime. I like that time, and sometimes I'll be trying to just air them at night, later at night as well, when people are just kind of settling, sitting down for the day. Kids are maybe in bed and all that stuff. So I think I'm going to stick with those times, probably late on Thursdays or sometimes when I can break them at lunchtime or whatever. But thanks for tuning in. We're going to give you the same stuff that we're usually trying to bring here, trying to incorporate some new things, and I'm going to keep trying to roll some different things out here and there. So today we got an interview with Zeno Suave, and also doing kind of like an artist spotlight with a rapper named TC. Goes by the name TC, which is for the Collector. And both of those guys are going to be on my new track, Out the Mud. TC rapping and Zeno Suave lacing the hook. So that drops Friday, tomorrow. So give you a little preview of them, and so you'll know a little bit about them when the song drops as well on Friday. So I'm geeked about the song. I'm geeked about the video that I did for it as well, and I'm praying that you guys are going to enjoy that. So we're going to get into Zeno Suave's interview in a little bit, and a little spotlight with TC as well. So make sure you guys stay tuned. We got 5 music video reviews. We're definitely going to get into those. And we do now have a place where you can submit videos. So I got some videos by submission, and I'm actually going to be playing a couple of those today. And, as you guys know, it's a What I Liked segment. So if I play your video, I'm going to give you what I liked about it. And, people are starting to submit some videos in, which is awesome. There is a place where I want those submissions to go to, and I'm going to show you those right now. This is where you can submit your videos to, and this is my my Facebook page for the BRM Live shows. So it's called BRM Live Music Video Reviews. You can see the at BRM Live Reviews. And right there in the inbox, in the DM, you could just give me your video. If you want to tell me a little something about it, that's fine too. But drop me that video in that inbox on the BRM Live page. I don't really want them coming to my personal page. There's other things that I'm doing with the personal page most of the time anyway. So to just keep things a little bit cleaner for myself, I would prefer it if you sent your videos to the BRM Live Music Video Review page. So it's easy to find. Slide your video through there, and I'd love to check it out. I'm trying to play new, different artists as well, but I will occasionally go back to artists I've played before because they are people who I enjoy listening to, and that's just the way it goes sometimes. So you can submit your video. It might not get played, but it might get played. So it only takes probably 10-15 seconds to slap me a YouTube video, and I will hopefully check out the video and play it. More than likely I'll probably play it. So slide through the DM and drop me the video. So BRM Live Music Video Review page, that's where you submit your videos to. Had some people already do it, and I know some people are asking about it as well. So yeah, so that's that. We're going to get into it. We're going to get into some music video reviews. The first video review of the day is from the guy who I'm going to be interviewing, Zeno Suave. This music video was called I Been, and this was a track, I believe, from Ray Knowledge, featuring TJ and Zeno Suave. So this video is really well done. I think this was dropped through Rapzilla, if I'm not mistaken. That's where I had seen it. So super well done. Video was great. If you guys know who Ray Knowledge is, a dope MC and also a really great videographer as well. Camera work is superb. He even gave me some editing ideas and some new tricks that I've been trying. So great dude, and also a great artist as well. So y'all gonna get a chance to hear Zeno Suave, and you're gonna hear Ray Knowledge and TJ with their video "I Been." Here we go.
No, no, no. No, no, no. Always love the Lord, cause he the one that love you first. They stab me on my back, I try to pretend like it didn't hurt. Go get what you deserve, my dog, you better know your worth. It's enough hate in the street, so why we get it in the church? They don't wanna see me blow, they don't wanna see me grow. They tryna diss me for the fame, they just tryna put on the show. In person, the energy, it changed, they try to act like they don't know. Man, you can't tell me about this pain and all these feelings I can show. No matter how they treat me, I'm still a real one. Sometimes it feel like you lost, but no, you still won. Gotta chase a bag, I gotta take care of these little ones. God gave me a task, the devil ain't stopping what I'm getting done.
I can never fold, I'm a real one. Keep applying pressure till they feel something. I hold it down for you. I can see the crown on you. I been, I been on the block, I been leaning on the rock.
Told my dog when they let us off the leash, we gon' feed the streets. And I ain't talking guns when I say they know we keep the heat. And painting with my troops, so we came about 100 deep. We just trying to keep the peace, we just trying to keep the peace. Father, Son, Holy Ghost, yeah, they know I rock with 3. Never switching on the game, I'm sticking to them like a leech. Jesus, peace around my neck, protect me from my enemies. 66 up on my way, so I'm gon' let these verses speak. On level head, yeah, my mind was racing. Had a feel wasting time, I was so impatient. No, I gotta get it, so on paper chasing. Gotta get my dogs up out their situation.
I can never fold, I'm a real one. Keep applying pressure till they feel something. I hold it down for you. I can see the crown on you. I been on the block, I been leaning on the rock, I been on the block with you. Remember when you came and grabbed me, made me drop the tool, yeah. I'm thanking God for you, cause I could've been a gun or two. I know I'm not a killer, but that night you had to check. Take my name in comments, feel like everybody, yeah. Had to flip the script, God gave me the drip. Had to call his name for the king to accept it. Yeah. Now my past in the rear view. I hit that gas, got a clear view. But I'm right back to that block though, till I free my people with that gutter gospel. I can never fold, I'm a real one. Keep applying pressure till they feel something. I hold it down for you. I can see the crown on you. I been on the block, I been leaning on the rock, I been.
Yo, that was I Been by Ray Knowledge, Zeno Suave, and I believe TJ. So dope artists, all in their own right. And you know, I love Zeno Suave's. He's just got that. You can almost feel like that grit, that soul, that little bit of hurt in his voice. And I really get down with that. So Ray Knowledge, I like his bars. TJ, I like what they bring as well. All again super dope artists, and I wanted y'all to get a little look at what Zeno Suave brings to the table when he gets on a video. So I wanted to go ahead and play that when he gets on a track, what his voice sounds like. So he was kind of rapping in that one a little bit, or kind of sing rapping, and you're gonna hear him on Out the Mud, my new single tomorrow, lacing the hook, singing. And it sounds great, and I've heard him sing on other people's tracks, and it's phenomenal. So wanted to give you a look at Zeno Suave, and then you got a chance to see Ray Knowledge and TJ as well. So super dope video. I like the idea of I've been, where I've been at, where I might be at now, and God continues to pull us out of those bad places that maybe we've been at, or we continue to sometimes go back to. But we can't stay in those places. Continue to let God, pull you out and make sure you're seeking Him as well. So, I like the idea of that track in that video right there. So, shout out to those guys. Love it. The black and white mixed with the color again. Phenomenal video work by Ray Knowledge there. I'm assuming he shot that one. So, all right, let's get into the next one. Next track we got, again, this one was by video submission. So like I said, if you submit a video, I'll probably play it, as long as it's clean, long as it's got some type of good message. I do play mostly Christian hip hop, but I want to be able to play people's music and support where I can. And this man here, Ashley Keaton, with his song "Only You." He submitted this, and I was blown away by it. He's basically a singer, from what I could tell. And this is like a singing track video. Extremely well done. So, I want y'all to check this out. Ashley Keaton, and this is called "Only You." Let's check him out.
My heart feels that pressure. I just want it to go. Stuck in a moment. You really brought me so low. It's hard to hope for anything at all. I feel like you can't hear me when I fall. Oh, I'm in need of something. I'm so empty inside. You feel my voice, and
Yo, that was Only You by Ashley Keaton. Dude was singing. I really liked how the way that video turned out for him. I thought it really brought the track out with the singing, and it sounds like he was. To me, it sounded like a love song. Now I don't know if this is like a Christian artist. Again, this was something that was submitted, but this could easily be talking about only you. You know, I just need God in my life to get through the struggle and the pain in life. Or it was a love song just about, his wife or his girl or whatever it was in the video. So either way, super dope. I thought he had a great voice. I think he showed you a little bit of that he could sing low and he could also bring it up high. And I really liked the fact that was there even some dancing in the video when the beat started, the song started to pick up a little bit to go back into the hook. Kind of gave you that spin, gave you one of them Usher spins. It's really well done, I thought. I saw the submission, I checked it out. I was like, wow, this was well done. So shout out to Ashley Keaton. Only You. Make sure you follow him. Anytime I play somebody's video, I put their stuff in the comment field. So make sure you check them out. Follow them if there was something you were feeling. Let them know if you enjoyed it. Artists love to hear, that you enjoyed their music. So check them out. Again, Ashley Keaton, Only You. Super well done. Loved it. Let me get into something real quick. Something I've been trying to add a couple different segments to the show. Sometimes I give you guys the what dropped. I might just be a couple things that I saw, some people that I know, friends of mine, or maybe just something that I really enjoyed, whatever it might be. But on the what dropped this week, there was just a couple things I wanted to put on here. My man James Bonzel does some rapping, also is a big supporter of Christian hip hop, and he's been somebody who helps supports my music and what we're doing, with the team. And he also does music himself, and he dropped something called Super S Zone Bros, and I didn't know he could kind of go in and rap, and I heard this one and he was going in, and I think he had a feature on this one. I'm not sure, but check him out. He goes by the name of Zone 3, and one of his new singles that he dropped, I believe it's on Spotify and all that stuff. I think I may have heard it on SoundCloud, maybe it was Spotify, I don't remember. But yeah, Super S Zone Bros by Zone 3. Check him out. And C Duffel, if you do not know who C Duffel is, he is a young dude who's been making music for a while now. And, I just recently kind of got onto him probably about, 6 months ago to, 8 months ago. I don't remember. But he's been putting out track after track, video after video, super dope content. He submits to all these review shows and things like that, and sometimes gets video of the night and all that great stuff. So I just put his stuff up there, and just so you could see it, and you can see there C Duffel. You can follow him on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I am C Duffel 1252, and you can see those handles there. But just type in C Duffel anywhere, and you'll run into him. Tons of tracks he's got out. One of the ones that I just listened to the other day was Impact. I mean, it was a full movie that he had put together on one of his videos. So shout out to C Duffel. Caleb Foundrin, I think is his name on Facebook. But you can follow him on those tags there for his artist name. So check him out. Also, a couple other things. I got my Something Good that I saw this week. I like to call this the Something Good segment. And one thing that our team, Rapture Ready Productions, I'm the president of Rapture Ready Productions North. I branched out from Rapture Ready Productions, but we're all still a team. And one thing that I saw this week that was really cool, I thought, was that we signed our first worship leader and like gospel singer for the label. And she will be part of Rapture Ready Productions. And she brings a lifetime of experience, and she's traveled around the world, had a chance to tour, basically as a gospel singer and worship leader. And she's going to bring something different, I believe, to the team. And, it's going to be cool to maybe get on some more some more type of like gospel type tracks, and then maybe be able to throw a verse on it, type of thing. I think it just expands the repertoire, and I think it's just something that's really cool that, you know, people will get a chance to see more of Sheikah joining Rapture Ready Productions. So check out Sheikah, again, Rapture Ready Productions, and just keep following and seeing what else is in store. You know, you're gonna hear some from her. I already know I got a track working already with somebody else from Rapture Ready Productions and herself, so it's gonna be exciting. And I'm looking to see what kind of worship music she puts out for us, and I hope it uplifts and encourages other people. So that was something good that I saw this week, and I just wanted to point that out. Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. Again, where to submit videos. I already mentioned this earlier in the show, but if you're just tuning in now, BRM Live Music Video Reviews. You can see the @ BRM Live Reviews. Just shoot me a message in the inbox with your YouTube link or whatever the video is, some kind of link that I could look at it and then be able to at least download it off of the YouTube link. Or if you want to send me the actual link of something where I could download it, that's fine too. But YouTube will work fine. I just don't want to come into my personal inbox on my personal Facebook page because I got other things going on there. So I'd like to try to keep the things a little separate if possible. So BRM Live Music Video Reviews. If you got music video that you want me to play, I will take a look at it. I can't promise I'm going to play everybody's, but I've already had videos coming in, and I do like to pick ones, the BRM What I Like segment. I would like to be able to say stuff that I liked about the videos. And a lot of times I like to pick videos that I just seen during the week. So I may pick 4 of those and maybe 1 that somebody submitted. So if you want to submit videos, though, there's your spot. Hit the inbox, hit the DM, and that will at least get me to look at it and see what you got if I have not seen it already. So that's what's up with that. Next one we got for you guys to play is we got our 3rd music video review. Check them out. Men
Walk
of
into
God.
the room, light switches on. Make the devil shake, it's the living God.
Taylor Martin.
Looking like a gang when I'm with the squad. You don't need a trip, we some men of God. Men of God, men of God, men of God, men of God.
If I was on Street Fighter, this would be my theme song. Get on my level or get with the program. I'm a king, still no ma'am, yes sir. Call me Mr. Kente and not Mr. Osborne. From the nappy head state of Tacoma, straight through the east side, Parkland and Lakewood. Introduce him to the Christ, that's what dope mean. Used to pop X looking like a zombie. Since 08 I've been clean, guilty of the counterfeit. Once I came face to face with my ID at the sun's feet. Forgiving enemies, I should've beat up. Turn around, taking the Mickey D's for breakfast. Being choked for the gospel, you can cash that. Jesus taught me being lying in the land. Put that on your cash, yeah. Walk into the room, light switches on. Make the devil shake, it's the living God.
Walk into the room, light switches on. Make the devil shake, it's the living God. Looking like a gang when I'm with the squad. You don't need a trip, we some men of God. Men of God, men of God, men of God, men of God. Looking like a gang when I'm with the squad. You don't need a trip, we some men of God. SMT, nothing but some MOGs. Make you feel the word like emojis. It's real life chess, we protect our king. Sisters skip the DM, we respect our queens. Haters get disgrace, no flesh enemies. Just keep the same energy. How you hating online but trying to be y'all friends when we meet? Hot, psych, I forgive you, it's peace. How could I beef when God's forgiving me? We just trying to do like Hillsong and live young and free. We just trying to turn up without the drinks and the weed. We're just trying to have fun with friends and family. Man, we out here, we out here. Out here for Christ, if you with it, oh yeah, oh yeah. I know that's right. Walk into the room, light switches on. Make the devil shake, it's the living God. Looking like a gang when I'm with the squad. You don't need a trip, we some men of God. Men of God, men of God, men of God, men of God. Looking like a gang when I'm with the squad. You don't need a trip, we some men of God.
Yo, that was Men of God by Taylor Martin and Josephus, I believe is how you pronounce that. And yeah, I enjoyed it. I saw that one earlier this week, and you know, I just like the message of what they're saying there. They're some Men of God. They're trying to have a good time, but trying to fellowship as brothers in Christ, sisters in Christ, respecting each other, respecting women, you know, just trying to do things the way God wants us to do it, trying to live a life that he would be proud of, and you know, and have some fun while we're doing it too. It's just fun video. They kind of like in the golf cart, kind of cruising, you know, enjoying each other, enjoying themselves. And you know, I like that, you know, as you know, as people who are Christians that follow God, I think sometimes we can get ourselves just kind of, you know, I don't know, bogged down a little bit sometimes. And I just think, you know, we can have fun too. We can have fun together. You know, we should be making each other smile. We should, you know, be lifting each other up and encouraging each other. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, you know, there's a lot of burden we can take when you're in ministry and when you're in community, because life is tough. But at the same time too, we can also enjoy each other's company and have fun and all that stuff too. So, Men of God, I like what Taylor Martin there is doing, and I believe I'm saying his name, Josephus, and that's the first time I heard Josephus. So I did it. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the video. Men of God. Again, I'm gonna put their stuff in the comment field. Check them out, and see what else they got working. We do have 2 more videos that we're gonna do for music video reviews. And the next one we're going to get into is called, this is called Kamikaze. And I believe he named it Mud as well. Which is kind of like a little bit like how my song is called Out the Mud. But I like what he's doing in this video. I like his rhyme scheme. I like his flow pattern. This guy's name is Focus Grisby. Someone else who I've been seeing on social media and stuff like that, and I like what he's doing. He's always helping to support others as well. So I always like to see that when people are, you know, everybody's supporting each other. You know, I like that. That's what the Christian Hop community should be about. And you know, there's only so much time of the day, so you can't do it for everybody. But this is somebody who I always see kind of out there supporting. So yeah, Focus Grisby. Called this Kamikaze, and I believe it's called Mud as well. And let's check them out. Stay with them for a minute here. I do know that the video starts off with no sound, and then it pops in here in a second. So there was no technical difficulties going on. Here comes Focus Grisby, Kamikaze.
I got mine in the mud, yeah. I got mine in the mud, yeah. I got mine in the mud, yeah. Hey, yeah, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. I tried fitting in with everybody else, man, but that stuff never worked for me. Been different since birth and it hurt, but that was just part of my destiny. Raised up in a house full of all women, daddy wasn't there for me. Had to search for myself, growing pains, but that was just part of the recipe. Been on my own growing up, yeah. I had to fill up my cup, yeah. Nobody ever taught me nothing. I learned when I messed up. No handouts with my daddy. Music was all I had. Selling my CDs in the streets for $5 a piece, trying to get the bag. I had no home and I had no life. I slept in my car. It was cold that night. I lost everything I had in the house that night, including my mind. It almost left. Talking to God cause I had no one else. So alone like I'm talking to myself. Hard work, no play, all by myself. Cause you gotta go get it for it ain't nothing left. Yeah, never had no handout. I got it straight out the mud. Pardon me for not being clean like you, cause I got out the mud. Hard work, blood, sweat, and tears. I got it straight out the mud. Stay motivated, stay fired up. I got mine from the mud. I got mine in the mud. I got mine in the mud. Never forget where you came from. I got it straight out the mud. Pardon me for not being clean like you, cause I got out the mud. Never had no handout. I got it straight out the mud, yeah. Hard times came, no one was there for me, there was no choice but to get it. People look at me sideways, but what I've been through, they don't get it. It's easy to look from the outside in, but you won't know it till you live it. You won't know how bad the rejection feels until you feel it got a fire lit in my soul. People test me, but I burn like gold, feel like white rain, but you can't change that, so I'm motivated like never before. Go get it, work like clockwork, don't stop thinking, don't pause for applause, you gotta go get it. Forget what they say, I got a point to prove. God on my squad, how can I lose? People look at me like I'm crazy. They don't know the half, I was suicidal, I was so depressed, I pop pills daily, trying to kill the pain and take away the problem. Don't trust yourself, cause you can't solve it. God in the squad, he can't solve it, but you never know until you tired of trying, and that's when you triumph. God never had no handout, I got it straight out the mud. Pardon me for not being clean like you, cause I got off the mud. Hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, I got it straight out the mud. Stay motivated, stay fired up, I got mine from the mud. I got mine in the mud. I got mine in the mud. Never forget where you came from, I got it straight out the mud. Pardon me for not being clean like you, cause I got off the mud. Never had no handouts, I got it straight out the mud. Yeah. I got it straight out the mud, yeah. I got it straight out the mud, yeah. I got it straight out the mud, straight out the mud, straight out the mud, yeah. I got it straight out the mud, I got it straight out the mud, I got it straight out the mud. Hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, I got it straight out the mud. Hard work, blood, sweat, and tears, I got it straight out the mud. Never forget where you came from.
Yo, that was Focus Grisby with his track Kamikaze. Yeah, man, I like that. I like the like a little bit of the grit in that. I like what he's talking about, everything that he had to work for. You know, I like his flow pattern. I like where he's going in that. It was even looked like it was raining in that video for a little bit. So he was out there. He was probably out there literally in the mud. So dope track. Focus Grisby. Dude who's always showing support. I'm glad that y'all could get a chance to see him as well. Make sure you follow him. I'm gonna put his stuff in the comment field. And again, you know, some of these videos, you see some videos and they just look super like they, you know, like shooting with the 9K cameras and all the effects and all this good stuff. And some people just kind of work with what they got. You know, so, and that's fine too. I'm still somebody trying to step up the video camera game for even my videos and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So you work with what you got. You work with the funds you got. As long as you could keep improving, keep growing. People love to watch videos and watch music that you put out. So don't be afraid to put something out. And, you know, even if it's just a long verse, shout out to my man Hilgi. He was somebody who taught me that. A little bit early on, about 5 years ago or so. He was just putting out long verse videos. And I was like, man, I like that. I love that idea. And so, I mean, if you got something, you could get someone to hold a camera for you, put up a tripod. People love visuals. So you got something that you want to get out on visual, give it a shot. You can learn everything on YouTube. You can take classes. You can pick from different people as well. So shout out to Focus Grisby on that track and that video there. And I love what you're doing, man. Keep it up. Let's get into one more music video review. This one is I think it's a lyric video, and this is from one of the features on the Out the Mud track that I am dropping tomorrow with my man Zeno Suave. And TC is a rapper, and I'm gonna just quickly spotlight him here real quick before we get into his video. And where I met TC at was we were doing some, I think it was a contest either through 520 Collective or Rap Remnant. I don't remember, but it might have been both. And I ended up running into him on both of the contests. And I think we were blessed enough to be in the top 3 or something like that in the contest. And I heard his verse, and I remember like seeing, I didn't know his name at the time, and I saw his verse and listened to it, and I was like, oh, okay, we got a problem here. You know, so I was joking around with him, telling him that was the first time I had heard him in one of those contests. So, it's pretty cool. Some of these contests people throw, some of these challenges. I've gotten a chance to meet all kinds of people and doing these little contests and challenges and all that stuff. And some of these people, you start to build a relationship with and all that. So that's kind of how I met TC the Collector. You can see his social media tag right there. I believe that is for Instagram and maybe for Twitter. I'm not sure on the Twitter. But he does have a new album out called Promised Land. Again, he, along with Zeno Suave, are going to be in my newest track that I am dropping tomorrow called Out the Mud. So make sure you tune into that. Tune into his latest album, Promised Land. And I think you guys will enjoy his verse on the track that I got dropping for y'all tomorrow. We are going to get into a video now from him called Doors. And this one was produced by DJ Barcode. Really well done. I was listening to it the other day. So I think y'all are going to enjoy it. So we're going to get into our last music video review from TC the Collector called Doors.
Move, they jaw drop, they in shock. He move mountains, never doubted, kill that thought. Took my sin, gave me life, that's the swab. Got me walking through these doors, they say we're love. My God move, they jaw drop, they in shock. He move mountains, never doubted, kill that thought. Took my sin, gave me life, that's the swab. Got me walking through these doors, they say we're love. Some want you out of your space, cutthroat with no grace. Banana pills in your race, slip, fall right in your face. They don't care about your plight, envy all in they sight. Pride stuffed in they pipe, stay away from that tight, yeah. I got the keys to the door, he made a promise and you know it's sure, yeah. Thankful for little, then he give me more. I ain't the king that's giving the tour. Told me don't talk so they thinking I'm dumb. I saw that Babylon right from the jump. What was the devil when I was in slumps? He gave me the cake, I ain't eating the crumbs. Felt like David, I got overlooked. Checking my schedule, now I'm overbooked. Walked in the kitchen, was nothing to cook. Pantry full now, leaving me shook. Many had cursed my blessings, but they didn't catch the message. Many had cursed my blessings, but they didn't catch the message. Some gon' talk, they gon' feel you don't deserve this, but they wasn't with you when you sacrificed to earn this. Some gon' talk, they gon' feel you don't deserve this, but they wasn't with you when you sacrificed to earn this. My God move, they jaw drop, they in shock. He move mountains, never doubted, kill that thought. Took my sin, gave me life, that's the swab. Got me walking through these doors, they say we're love. My God move, they jaw drop, they in shock. He move mountains, never doubted, kill that thought. Took my sin, gave me life, that's the swab. Got me walking through these doors, they say we're love. I'm in the place that I shouldn't be. They said it's impossible, couldn't be. He made me the person they couldn't see. Those words in the Bible, my currency. Fave in the back for emergency. Taking my time, no urgency. Gotta cut away the flesh like surgery. Gotta grow my faith out the nursery. These blessings I reap and ain't come overnight. I had some demons that I had to fight. Hand that is feeding you, you never bite. Slip up, I retake it till it is right. Point that I'm making, it gotta be work. He know the difference between love and the flirt. Know that the meat, but you want dessert. Using your head on God, you gon' get hurt. Trust me, you don't wanna go that route. Some went in and it never came out. If it ain't God's will, then it's gon' fade out. Serving two masters never pays out. I just wanna be effective when I pray. I got family who need God right away. I ain't perfect, but he opened up these doors. Keep it clean when he come and do my chores. I ain't perfect, but he opened up these doors. Keep it clean when he come and do my chores.
Yo, dope track there by TC called Doors, produced by DJ Barcode. Dope track there. And I'm not quite sure when he released that one. But yeah, really dope. You know, again, sometimes you're not able to do a music video. make a little lyric video. You know, if you can't get, you know, something done, you ain't got the funds or you ain't got the time, whatever, send it out. Get a nice lyric video. People are doing them pretty cheap nowadays. You know, so get something. People like visuals. I like that. I like that track. You know, he can kind of give you a different flow. He can go fast. He can kind of change it up, go slow. I think he's got a dope voice. You know, I like his flow. I like his sound. So, man, I'm excited that he's going to be on a new track with myself and Zeno Suave. So, Out the Mud coming soon. So you got a chance to hear him if you never have listened to him before. There he is. I like what he's doing. I hope you guys are going to hear more from him. Hope he's able to get some music out, find time to drop some music. And I know 520 Collective, shout out to them. They're over there helping them out as well. So shout out to you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. You guys have now seen a little bit from Zeno, and you've seen a little bit from TC and a couple other videos today. So we are going to go ahead and get into the interview portion of the show. I told you we are going to interview Zeno Suave. He has a great testimony. You know, grew up in the church, kind of found his way out of the church, kind of trying to run the streets a little bit. A couple of things led him back to the church, and some people prophesied and talked in his life, and that's always great stuff to hear. So I want you guys to hear his testimony, what he's got to say. He'll talk a little bit about his music. Pardon the sound quality a little bit of my microphone. I thought I was running through my mic like I am here right now on the interview when I ran the Zoom, but instead I went through the microphone through the computer, so I sound a little messed up, but you can hear what I'm saying. Maybe turn your phone down a little bit, but when Zeno starts talking, make sure you turn it up so you hear his testimony. So we're going to get into his interview, and then we're going to wrap it up after the interview, but make sure you stay tuned, listen to what this man's got to say. I think you guys will enjoy. So let's get into the interview. Yo, what's good, y'all? I told y'all we had an interview today with Zeno Suave, my man. I've been following my guy here for a little bit now. I actually think Tom Ref Mung actually got me hooked on old Zeno here. So we'll talk a little bit about that because I do have a story I want to kind of tell about that. And yeah, man, I'm excited to have him on. We got a track coming up too, and we're gonna talk minimal about that at the end. But I want y'all to get to know my guy Zeno here. So what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good, big dog. What's going on, man? What's going on?
Man, I cannot complain. I'm enjoying some time off. I'm a teacher, so I'm off for the summers. Kind of had an extended time, honestly, because of the Rona. You know, so it is what it is. I'm trying to make the most out of it, talking with guys like you and whoever else. So I'm enjoying my time, to be honest. Dude, I want y'all to get to know Zeno a little bit. I want him to come on, number one, because I love his music. Number two, I've gotten a little chance to kind of see into his heart a little bit and just little conversations and even a little chopping it up a little bit before we even came on air here. So I want y'all to get to know him, hear a little bit about his story and some about his music. So tell me a little bit about your testimony, man. How you get involved in this whole CHH and making this music for God?
Yeah, man. Okay, so basically, I was a manager for an artist around 2010 to maybe 2013, and I started doing music myself. But me starting to do music actually helped me cope with the depression. And I said it was 2013, man. It was 2013, and truthfully, bro, I was in the streets, but I really wasn't supposed to be in the streets. Okay. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like I grew up in the church as a kid. Family I was went to church. My grandma went to church faithfully. I'm talking about she was faithfully. Like back in the day, man, we used to have 3 services sometimes, man. You know, the morning service, midday service, and at night. Like
I hear about those.
I'm talking about like long services. Like you got a 15-minute rest, right back into service all over again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But grew up in that, man. Some things happened in my life where, you know, somebody who was near to me, they raped me and I'm going to prison. Once again, I'm going to prison and I'm going to foster care, moving to the project. got involved with the streets and the projects, you know, tried to join the gang or be a part of a gang, and, you know, things just kind of happened from there. But some things happened back when I was a kid that kind of affected me in a way that I was kind of like, I don't know who I am, what I'm supposed to do. And the streets kind of like showed me like, yo, we're going to wave free, whatever you want in front of you. You can do this, money, drugs, girls, here we are. So getting involved in that, man, getting involved in the streets and just kind of like, you know, having my mind messed up too. This is where I'm supposed to be. And, you know, later on, met it with some guys. I was always like, I always loved music. You know, my dad is actually a singer and a keyboard player, my real dad. And it's always been in my blood, man. So I wanted to be a CEO of a record label. So I created this record label. It was called True Life Entertainment. And I called it True Life Entertainment, TLE, because I always said that I was realist. I was one of the realest people in the streets. People always told me I was the realest because I kept it 1,000. Like, no matter what we talked about, bro, somebody asked me a question, I'm gonna keep it real. So True Life Entertainment, right? Yeah. So eventually we started getting momentum, started doing little shows here, this, that, and the other, man. And I came in contact with somebody, won't call her name, but I came in contact with somebody, man, who kind of like showed us the ropes, like, yo, I'm gonna put y'all up under my wing, this, that, and the other. But outside of that, other things were involved as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, just street life stuff was involved. Yeah. And I'll just say this: it was a bad deal gone wrong. I made a phone call to a friend, said, "Hey, bro, we're gonna link up, this, that, and the other. You know, we got blah 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 blah." And you know, just not to go too deep into things, but you know, made a phone call. We ended up linking up with these individuals, and it was a bad deal gone wrong. Guns being pointed, lives could have been taken, but I'm still here. Right. So dealing with depression, because it was like the person who I had gained so much trust, they had trusted me with everything, and like, bro, I had so much love for this individual. They felt as if I had shot the whole thing up. So for me, if somebody felt like I was fake or if I wasn't real, it just ruined me. Yeah. And somebody like this, who I looked up to so much, this was my big brother, this was somebody I just, you know what I'm saying, called on for anything. He believed that I had shot him up, and bro, that just crushed me. So I started dealing with depression and slowly removing myself from the streets. I really started getting sick. Like I was like, it was like I was almost addicted to being in the streets. I was so sick. Wow. But finally got, you know, out of the streets or whatever, man. I ended up moving somewhere else and was there for about 6 months. And I remember my auntie, she's an apostle. She was an apostle. She ended up passing in 2013, October of 2013. And her biggest thing was she didn't want me to leave, because she was like, if you leave, something is going to happen to you. I see it. And then whenever she spoke, believe whatever she spoke, it was happening. So she was like, I don't really see anything, you know, you good here in Georgia, but if you leave and you go to this other state, like, it's not going to be good for you. So I ended up going to the other state anyway. But while I was in this other state, I was doing music. So music was the only thing that I really had to kind of like keep my mind. At this time, I wasn't really thinking about God, talking about God. Yeah. But I will say, the deal gone wrong, I did tell God, I was like, God, you know, when the gun was pointed to my head, I was like, God, I'm not going to apologize right now and say forgive me for all of my sins. I'm going to be real. But this is a startup to me getting my life right. You know, this is a startup to me changing my life. This is a wake-up call. You know, it was a wake-up call. So I was like, God, this is the start now. But I can't say right at this moment, but when I leave here, I'm probably going to smoke a cigarette or something because I'm jittery right now. So I'm not even going to tell you, you know, I ain't there yet. Yeah, but my auntie told me, she didn't want me to go. And what ended up happening while I was out of town was I almost overdosed on prescription drugs. Like I took about 10 pills that night, bro. I popped four and just took them to the mouth. I pulled 3 inside of my Sprite to kind of like mix it up and stop sipping lean. And I actually broke the other 3 capsules down on the table, and I snorted those all night. Wow. I ended up going to sleep, man. My mom can tell this story so much better than I can. I ended up going to sleep, man, I ended up going to sleep around 6 o'clock on a Friday. And I woke 6 o'clock a.m. on a Friday. And I woke up 6 o'clock p.m. on a Sunday. Yeah. But wow, I don't remember like going to sleep. I don't remember waking up. All I remember is being asleep and waking up like, hey, what day it is? What's going on? Let me check my phone. I was just that out of it. Wow. But my mom told me that I did have some reaction. I got up and cleaned my room. She said I got up and cooked something to eat. She said I took my nephew to school. I don't remember any of that.
Wow.
So to me, when I finally came to, I was like, yo, like I'm really in a place where I'm dealing with depression. I'm going through so much.
Yeah.
So when I was like, when I get home, when I finally do make it back, because we had been planning to move back to Georgia.
Okay.
And I was like, man, when I finally do move back to Georgia, I'm going to church, and that's gonna be the beginning the process of me giving my life to God.
Wow.
So yeah, I ended up moving back home, and still it was a process because I still was sipping my pills, and I was trying to find pills, and
Really?
I began to kind of like go out of my mind because I couldn't find them, I couldn't sleep, so I began to start drinking stuff like NyQuil, and just to kind of cope with not being able to sip lean or pop the pills, you know.
Wow.
But I got home and some things happened at my church that my old pastor had to end up. We ended up moving, going to another church or whatever. And we moved and went to the other church. And it's a love for God out of nowhere just came and started happening for me. Like, start going to church and really start paying attention. Like, before I used to go and just sit like this in the church.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be here, but
right.
I got up one day and I just lifted my hand. I just like, God, I just started thinking about all the things I had gone through. From a child to then, I was like, God, you just freed me from so much. I've been through so much, going through so much, and God, you allowed me to be here, and it must be for a purpose. Yeah. And I thought about, and that day I thought about my auntie had told me a while back, even in sin, she told me she came to me, and she don't remember prophecies, right? She don't remember. This is how you know God really flows through people who don't remember what they said.
She don't remember, okay.
And it happens to me a lot of times. I'll say things to people, and I can't tell you what I be done told you. So I had to tell my sister to record myself at shows sometimes because I speak and I don't know what I'm saying.
That's what's up. Hey.
So my auntie came to me and she was coming, she was preaching. She came down out of the pulpit and she was just walking down the aisles and she was just preaching. She was teaching more so than preaching. And she was teaching and she stopped and paused. She stood next to me, she stopped. She paused, she looked up and then looked directly down at me and she told me these words. She said, "You're going to be a preacher. You're going to be an inspiration to people all over the world. You're going to be an inspiration to a lot of people all over the world." And she's like, God is going to use you mightily and God is going to use you differently.
Wow.
And I took them words and I just said, thank you. And at that moment, I was like, how in the world is God going to use me when I don't want to be in church? I'm somebody who grew up on something different. Look at my life right now.
Yep.
And I'm just giving you 10% of my testimony. This is only 10% that I'm giving you. I've been through, and I'm not saying that nobody else ain't been through a lot. But, bro, people come to me all the time and say, bro, how are you still standing? How do you still smile? Like, what's going on? Yeah. That's why pain songs are so easy for me to write because I done been through so much. You know what I'm saying? So when she told me that, I was like, how in the world how do I become an inspiration to anybody? I'm less than, I'm nothing. I hadn't read the Bible just yet. I began to start reading the Bible. I started seeing like God used the less than and not the greatest of all. He used a kid from out of a manger who was born into some slop.
Yep.
To save the world. That made a difference for me, bro. And I was like, yo, I'm gonna be somebody. I am somebody. You know what I'm saying? So that when that Sunday when I began to think about the stuff that she was telling me and thinking about my life, it was being like something hit me, and I was like, I'm called to be right here where I am. And
wow, there it is.
Man, I'm here.
Man, dude, that's great testimony right there, man. Like you said, it's only 10%. I'm sure the other 90 there's even a little bit more. A lot into it, I'm sure. But dude, thank you for sharing that, man. That's I always, it's like we were talking about before we were even on the screen here. People start talking about God in their story, and you start really paying attention. So it may not be always like that with other things going on in your life, but people start talking to you about God, and you in a good place where you want to know more about that. Yeah, you start listening. So no, dude, thanks for sharing that, man. I appreciate it. So tell us a little bit about your music then. So for those who maybe haven't heard Zeno Suave, haven't heard your music or whatever, you talked about those songs with pain in them. I can relate to that, being able to talk from those points of view. They're kind of easy to write, a little bit easier to write because you can kind of go back to that place and remember where you were at. I can understand that. But also on the other side of it too is we got that joy. We got that joy we could talk about now too that God has given us.
True.
How did you kind of get going with the Christian hip hop music then? Was there anybody kind of around you that was kind of helping you with that? How'd that kind of come about?
I actually jumped into it because say it again.
And a little bit of a condensed how that kind of came about.
Gotcha. Yeah, I actually jumped into it myself, man. Like, started going to church, and like I said, I always had that love for music. And really, man, just got in the studio, started recording. I had my own little studio. I was recording on Magic's Music Maker.
Oh,
had a little USB microphone. So I got in there and started recording my own. And basically, bro, I started recording. I was really singing first because I actually can sing for real, but I just chose not to sing.
I assumed I have heard you, yeah.
Yeah, I just chose not to sing. I put auto-tune and I do whatever. Yeah,
I got you.
Auto-tune saved my life. I'm just say that. But,
it sounds great.
Yeah, I just got in and just started singing, man. I just started thinking about, like, you know, God, like, goodness. My first song was a song called my first Christian song was a song called Hate 'Em or Love 'Em.
Oh, okay.
And I actually just did the hook, and I let my cousin do his thing on the verse, Christian wise. And yeah, bro, I just got into my own self, just started recording, just kind of like came up with like, I want to do something different. I don't really hear music, cause I was used to like worship music, the gospel, you know what I'm saying? Like, hadn't really heard like the Travis Green type gospel. I always heard like the churches.
Yeah, right.
I was used to that, you know. So I was like, I don't really. It moves me. Worship music moves me like crazy.
For sure.
But I was like, what if I had somebody who looked like me to rap? And I'm gonna just be honest with you. When I first started listening to certain people, like I was just like, bro, this is so lame. Like Christian hip hop is so lame. I don't like it. I hate it because I don't relate to y'all. Most of y'all, you know. And not saying y'all, but I was like, most of these people probably came from the suburbs. And
that's what you're thinking, though. Yeah.
Understand me? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, this ain't it for me. And bro, when I tell you, like, this is 2020. I recently just got into like the community of Christian hip hop, probably 2018.
Yeah.
Like I really just got in, but I've been doing this thing since about 15. You know, producing all that since about 15, but recently just got into what's actually going on.
A little bit of the community or whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's cool to hear, man. And I like the fact that God started to work on your heart. Nobody really kind of showed you the Christian hip hop. You just started to do it, you know. Yeah. So that's what's up, man. That's basically my story as well. I had always messed around with music or whatever, but when I rededicated my life about 7-8 years ago, that's what happened with me too. I just started making Christian hip hop music. I wanted to tell my story, talk about my testimony, and that's just where it led, you know. So I can kind of feel where you're coming from with that. I wanted to talk a little bit about what you got kind of coming up. I'm going to plug something real quick here. We got a track. I got a track with my man here, Zeno Suave, and my man TC the Collector. I can't wait for y'all to hear it. Y'all going to hear it pretty soon. But this dude laces the hook. If y'all are looking for somebody to lace a hook, check out Zeno Suave, y'all. I mean, he's got one of them sounds. It's in. But it's got that grit, it's got that soul in it. So man, I appreciate you getting on it, and I'm excited for people to hear it too. So tell us a little bit about what you got coming out, what you working on. You got an album? What you got coming out?
Well, at the moment, bro, I kind of it's probably bad to say this. I don't really have a team right now, so
sure.
I'm kind of glad I don't have a team because I make music like at the spur of the moment. Like if I feel something and I just make
inspired.
It. But as far as me just like working, I'm not really doing anything right now. Everybody wants me to put out a project. They want me to put out a project. So they're like, bro, we need a project. Please, like in my hometown, we need a project. You gonna start a project? I'll get y'all an EP. No, we want a full project. At least about 7 songs, 7 and 10 songs. We want a full project. I don't have a problem with doing a project. It's kind of like.
Right.
I enjoy like not having a team.
I feel
good and bad. I enjoy kind of like doing my own thing for the fact that like I can move how I want to when I want to. Because I put it in my mind that if I don't make it in this CHH game and I don't become a Lecrae or a Bizzle or whatever, like I'm okay with like knowing that God called me to do something else, and now I just do this for fun. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I know I'm called to other places besides this, but so I'm just kind of like it's a spur of the moment type of thing.
That's cool.
Most of the time I get in here and try to record, and nothing comes up, and I'm like, let me just leave it alone. Then I end up going through some things, and some things happen, and I'm like, yeah, this is it. Let me jump in and record. Like,
then you feel inspired.
I say this, as far as me putting out my own stuff, spur of the moment. But if somebody hit me for a feature, like I go in on my features, bro. Like, that's one thing about me. Like me and features, I'm probably a feature rapper. I'm probably one of them ones. You want somebody to come on in and put a little spice in your song, not putting flowers on myself, but you want somebody to come on in and just give you the Salt Bay. That's probably me. I'm gonna probably get on there and do my thing, you know. So
hey,
yeah.
Dude, that's what's up, man. Well, I know the stuff I've heard from you. I've enjoyed. I've seen some of your singles. I see you working on videos and trying to put out some of that stuff, man. So I enjoy it, man. I enjoy your sound. I don't think there's really anyone to me who sounds. Just people who do the auto-tune. You know, you want to talk about Zay Hill and some of these guys who are out here lacing hooks and stuff like that. They're doing the auto-tune and that stuff. But you got that little deep script, you know, with the auto-tune. Ooh, it's smooth, man. So I've enjoyed listening to it. I know people are going to enjoy this Out the Mud track that we're going to have too. So that's what's
I'm excited
up,
about the mud, man.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
excited about that one, bro. I put it for my wife in the car and my little girl. If when I play stuff for them, like, I don't really be caring about nobody else. If they like it, it's a go. If my little girl look at me like,
what you listening to?
And she 1 year old, she look at me like, not it, daddy. I'm like, okay, let me turn it off. And like, yeah. Like, she knows. My baby know music. So whatever they rock to or listen to, I'm like, okay, that's what y'all like. All right, I got you.
I love it, man. That's what's up.
Yo, so that was our convo with Zeno Suave. I really enjoyed chatting it up with him. We had some dealings before, and on social media. Tom Ref Mung, as you heard in there, was somebody who introduced me to him. I didn't actually see anything. I was blessed enough to be on this list, this 2018 list that Tom had put together of you know, some most underrated rappers or something like that, and it was really cool. I was super honored to just be on it, that he would put me on that type of list or whatever. But there were people on the list, and I was like, man, if he put me on his list, I got to follow these people who are on here. I want to know what they're about. And I believe Tom also had him on a track. So that's I actually, you know, I told Tom this personally. He put me in a position where I got to meet some people, you know, and start to build relationships with some of these people from Tom. So shout out to Tom Ref Mung and what he has done for the Christian hip hop community. He had a radio, a site, and he was pushing other people in the genre and trying to you know, get them in front of people so that people could hear these other people in the genre and give them a chance and stuff like that. So I salute Tom and what he's done, and he's still out there making music. I believe he has a track coming out called Holy Roller with my guy Brody Da Vinci, and he's also got Zay Hill on a track as well. So I can't wait to hear that one. I can't wait to hear that one. I know that one's gonna be good. So Zeno Suave, thanks for coming on again, and we got through 5 music video reviews today. Shout out again to my man TC the Collector. We did a little spotlight on him, played some music from him as well. And you know, I wanted to roll out and show you these two guys because they're going to be on this single of mine, Out the Mud, that is going to debut tomorrow, Friday. And, you know, I had a blast working with these guys, and I think you guys are going to see a lot more from these two. So I wanted to get them on the show. I wanted to give you guys a little introduction to them. And to some of the new people that I played today on the show, Josephus and Taylor Martin and Ashley Keaton and Focus Grisby. Just name a couple people who I played, I believe, for the first time on the show. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And again, if you want to submit videos, I showed you where you could do that at. It's real simple. BRM Live Music Video Reviews. And just hit the inbox, hit the DM, send me your video. Maybe I'll play it, maybe I won't. But it might not get played if you never send it. So I will be looking through there. I will be looking for new videos to play. But as I've said before, I do pick videos that I sometimes just come across during the week and those are the ones I play. Got something new? Drop it in the inbox because I'll be looking for videos. So I appreciate y'all. I think we got through everything today. I showed you what's new, what's dropped, something good, all the music video reviews. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Next week will be week 32. We'll have something new for you guys, and I hope to see you there. Peace.